in this problem, we are looking for a mixture, a blend of coffee, 40 kilograms to be exact, that will sell for $22.50. So here's the information I'm given. I know that standard quality coffee sells for $18 a kilo, and prime quality coffee sells for $24 a kilo. I want to combine these two together, so a little bit of standard, a little bit of prime, I don't know how much, in such a way that I can make 40 kilos and that the cost of this blend is going to be $22.50 per kilo. So write in the final statement what quantity of each, that's where you find your let statements. So I'm going to define my variables. I'm going to say let's say, use some new variables. Let P will be for premium. Let Q represent the amount of standard coffee, and I'm going to let P represent the amount of premium coffee that I'm going to use in this blend. So I'll just copy this whole thing because everything's pretty much the same. Paste it here. And instead of Q, I'm going to write P, and not standard, but it's going to be premium coffee. So premium. Okay, and what do I know about P and Q? Well, first of all, they're both in kilograms. So make sure that this is explicit here. I know they're both in kilograms. And in terms of their total amount, I know that if I add how many kilograms of Q and how many kilograms of P, I'm going to get 40 kilograms of the blend I want because that's how much I need. And in terms of the cost, well, if I multiply my Q by its cost per kilo and add the cost of P per kilo times its amount, I'm going to get the cost per kilo of the blend I want times the amount I want, which in this case, 2250 times 40 gives me 900. So those are my two equations, and this middle step here, I mean, you want to include it so you understand what's going on, but in the end, you're omitting this and just equating these two together. But we'll leave it there so that you can see how I obtain the 900. Once you get to this stage, it's just about solving, and in this case, I think I'm going to use substitution because my first equation is very nicely stated in such a way that both P and Q don't have coefficients in front of them. So let me rewrite the P in terms of Q. I'm going to write P is equal to 40 minus Q because I'm subtracting Q from the other side, and I'm going to plug it into this equation here. So I get 18 Q plus 24 times 40 minus Q, that's what I'm replacing P with, is equal to 900. Do the math, I'm going to bring in the 24, I get 18Q plus 960 minus 24Q is equal to 900. Rearrange, I get negative 6Q is equal to negative 60. Because I bring the 960 over, subtract that from the 900. 960, again, I'm just going to clean this up so it's legible, but you understand where things are coming from. Divide both sides by negative 6, cancel, cancel, and I'm left with Q is equal to 10. So I need 10 kilograms of Q being the standard blend, and therefore for the premium blend, well, I just take this Q, plug it back into the equation here, and solve for P. In this case, P is equal to 40 minus 10, and that gives me 30 kilograms. So in the end, I need 10 kilos of standard and I need 30 kilos of premium. And there you have it. There is the blends, the mixture you need for each one to make a 40 kilo blend that is $22.50.